Hello, it's Angela from Create for Living, and today I'm sharing with you my first monthly setup in my new Archer and Olive bullet journal. And I'm starting off with my title page. You can see my theme is hydrangeas. I've already sketched out this hydrangea, which did take quite a long time, but I enjoyed doing that off camera in the evening, sitting in front of the TV, or when I had breaks during the day and wanted to sit outside under a tree just to relax. So I'm showing you here painting on camera, and you can also see that I've included a Dutch door spread for this title page for the first time. So I don't normally use Dutch doors, but I just love how this looks, and I think I might do this with every monthly going forward in this Archer and Olive book journal. So I've used the colors for those hydrangeas, the blues and lavenders, and some greens and gold, a little bit of a teal mix in there as well. Sorry, some of these pages are slightly overexposed just because I was doing this different times of the day and the sun was popping out from behind the trees every now and again, and so I didn't realize that the light had changed, so I apologize for that. But you can see just painting, adding some gold in the background with a gold marker that I got from It Works, and yeah, so you can see that's my Dutch door. It just flips open, and behind it you have the monthly spread, which I'm also outlining in gold. So this is my monthly overview, and since this is a little overexposed, we're just going to flip ahead and have a quick look through. So I'm just showing you which pens I use and which color paints I used for the painting. And my next page, you'll see I've got the habit tracker and the gratitude log, a mood and symptom tracker because I want to see how my moods and symptoms link, and I also use a special tool for that which I'll link below. And I've got my weekly spreads which I used my Uniball pen for. So those are all roughly sketched out already, ready for me to add color to, which you'll see me do in a moment in my bullet journal. Just at the end I said find beauty every day. That's my final quotes, and I actually misspelled beauty the first time I did this, so you can't tell, but I've actually painted over that with acrylic paint, and I'm just fixing the lettering with a Uniposco paint pen, just darkening that vocalligraphy. Right, so let's add some color now to our monthly spread, and again I'm just using a little bit of watercolor. You'll see that I dry as I go, just so the page is not saturated with water, to prevent any chance of bleed through. And actually the pages did hold up very, very well to this, though I am finding I do need to control my water and my technique. I am actually really, really loving just the feel of 160 thick pages. They just feel amazing, and I don't get any ghosting. It's just so lovely to have such a thick, solid page. You'll see with the painting, I'm not being exact. I'm just kind of dabbing that color in different places. I'm not spreading it around with water because I can't afford to get my page too wet. Adding the two colors of green, so the lighter and the darker, sort of more sap green, and just pulling that in on the leaves and any other foliage a little bit around. Trying to keep this not perfect, so it creates the impression rather than an exact flower or exact leaf, and just make sure everything's dry throughout. Alright, so I'm just checking the back's dry as well. Now I'm going to go into my habit and gratitude tracker and do exactly the same process, just very lightly adding different colors of blues and purples, the same colors throughout, trying to keep the water limited. And in hindsight, I thought what I probably need to use a palette separately to get the right amounts of color. I tend to mix on the page, but that doesn't really work in this journal, so I think that's a technique I'll try next time, is just to actually mix my watercolors on a separate palette. I guess I've just got a little lazy doing that. So here I'm adding the green to the leaves, and using a darker and a lighter color, as you can see in that leaf in the foreground, I think really just adds a little bit of dimension, and again just putting some green and teals throughout to give it a little bit more depth. Alright, and we're moving on to the mood tracker and level 10 life. The mood tracker I've already completed, just in a circle. I know you can't see it because I've covered it with my paints, and circles from 1 to 31. To get those demarcations accurately, I used a tool that I actually won, but it is available in the Etsy shop, and I'll link that below, so if you want to look into it, you can. It's great. It has little demarcations for the semicircle so that you can see exactly how to do it. It saved me a lot of time. And then I wanted to keep my color theme, so I added the colors for the level 10 life. I do the spread every month. I'll go back and add goals off camera, and I add this to my level 10 life spread, which is at the front of my bullet journal as well. So it's just a way for me to review and choose my goals and my habits for the month. So there's my mood and symptom tracker. I'm tracking things like headaches, energy, mood, just so I can see if there's any relation between stress and symptoms that I'm having. Alright, and I'm adding a little key there from dark blue to light purple so that I can kind of have a scale on how I want to do that. Again, just doing that in watercolor. And I'll probably just number them as I go and put the watercolor in at the end of each week, something like that, because it's a scale from 1 to 5. Right, so now we're just outlining that and adding that. That's the Tombow brush pen number 373 if you want to have the exact same color. Now I'm going on to my first weekly spread, and I've already started using this because I started on Sunday and the month only starts on Wednesday, and this is actually Wednesday, the 1st of May. I painted this today, and I'm hoping to get the video out for you today. So I know it's a little late, but I really wanted to get this out on the 1st of May, and it was quite a involved setup, which I've loved. It's just meant I haven't got the video out to you, so that's why you're only getting it today. And hopefully it was worth waiting for. It helps you to see how it's kind of used already. I've included some habits that I'm wanting to track, like cleaning, laundry, dishes, and there's a few other things that I need to add on. At the bottom I'm sort of keeping track of anything I post, social media kind of tracker. And then I haven't filled in too much on Sunday, Monday and Tuesday, just because I knew that you'd be seeing this and I wanted to keep some things private. So I'll just add a little bit more detailing than that. I've just been using post-its, which I just removed for today, and I'll write those in after filming. Okay, so making sure that's all dry. And that's my whole spread. So I hope you enjoyed, and thank you so much for watching. I hope to show you more of my bullet journal setup in the future, and I'll see you again soon. Alright.